The 2019-20 Premier League fixtures were released this morning, and it's Liverpool who'll kick off the new season with a Friday night fixture against newly promoted Norwich. League champions Man City travel away to West Ham on the opening weekend, while Man United host Chelsea in the first top 6 meeting. Newly promoted Sheffield United and Aston Villa travel away to Bournemouth and Spurs respectively. The opening fixtures look particularly favourable for Liverpool, with the Champions League winners hosting Norwich, Arsenal and Newcastle in the first 5 game weeks. The Reds put 9 goals past Arsenal and Newcastle in their home meetings last season, while conceding just once. Their first 2 away trips fall against Southampton and Burnley, who were amongst the worst teams defensively last season. Aside from the 3 relegated teams, only Bournemouth shipped more goals. So it looks like Mo Salah will be making an immediate return to our FPL teams, along with attacking fullbacks Robertson and Alexander-Arnold, though Sadio Mane of course provides an alternative option. It's a kind start for the current Premier League champions as well, who face just one top 6 side in their first 11 matches. The first 4 game weeks see them face West Ham and Bournemouth on the road, with Spurs and Brighton travelling to the Etihad. And in the respective fixtures last season, Guardiola's side scored 8 goals and kept 4 out of 4 clean sheets. 45 away goals conceded by Bournemouth last campaign was joint worst in the Premier League, while only relegated Fulham conceded more big chances than West Ham on the road. Will Laporte once again be the man we turn to in defence, or could we see John Stones cement a regular starting place for a cheaper price? Benjamin Mendy will also be one to keep an eye on. Sterling and Aguero are likely to be the big hitters we turn to in that Man City side. From the remaining teams, it's Everton's opening fixtures that stand out on paper. The Toffees host Watford, Wolves and newly promoted Sheffield United in the opening 6 game weeks, amongst away ties with Crystal Palace, newly promoted Aston Villa and Bournemouth. They enjoyed a strong end to last season defensively, keeping 8 clean sheets in 11 games since game week 28, ranking joint top with Man City. Luka Dean produced more attempted assists than any other defender last season, while only Robertson created more big chances. Sigurdsson and Richarlison racked up the highest points per game amongst Everton's attacking players, but with 6 goals and 5 assists to his name, Calvert-Lewin could be a potential budget forward to consider, having been a regular starter since game week 28. So Liverpool, Man City and Everton players are likely to be in our thoughts when selecting a game week 1 team, and to finish off this quick reaction to the fixture schedule, let's take a look at a couple of other teams with some favourable matches in the opening game weeks. Watford begin the season with a home match against Brighton, and also host West Ham and Arsenal across the opening 5 game weeks, all fixtures that look attractive from an attacking perspective. Deeney could be one to watch early on, if you've forgiven him for that red card last season, and of course Dale Feu, providing he remains listed as a midfield option. Brighton welcome West Ham, Southampton and Burnley to the Amex in the first 5 game weeks, which could bring our double game week favourites Ryan and Duffy into consideration, as budget-friendly options. On the surface, Spurs fixtures don't look too appetising early on, given the away trips to Man City and Arsenal. But Pochettino's side also have 3 home fixtures during the opening 5 game weeks, where they'll host newly promoted Aston Villa and Newcastle and Crystal Palace. So if you're looking for a differential captain option in game weeks 1, 3 and 5, Harry Kane might just be the man for the job. Analyze your FPL season with the most comprehensive artificial intelligence tools, only on fantasyfootballfix.com. Compare your statistics against the elite managers in the game using 10 unique tools combined with Opta data. Check fantasyfootballfix.com pre-season now and review your season data using the most powerful artificial intelligence platform.